Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, got a post here from Mazzari, who've done a Q2 report on Hedera. And you might be thinking, didn't you do a video on this very recently? I did, but it wasn't by Mazzari. So I actually want to cover their report as well. Because this is the thing for me, guys. Like, I want you guys to see this stuff so you can see what other people are saying, other companies, right? Because look, I'll give you my content, I'll give you my thoughts, I'll give you my research, my findings, but I want you to see other people's points of view as well, other companies' points of view as well. Like, it's not just about me, right? I'm going to give you other people. And plus, sometimes I like to give you, context to things, right? So I can expand on things. And so, with this one, we've got Mazzari's report. And look, I'm going to cover this. Again, I'm just going to go with the closing summary, the conclusion, because it's a very big article, so I'm not going to go through the full thing. Again, as always, I do recommend that you read it, because as an investor, it's the stuff that you're going to want to know. It's the stuff that's important to know, the metrics and stuff, to find out what's really going on behind the scenes and how you feel it's going to, fare out as an investment. I think that's a wise thing to do. But I'm going to get into the summary. And we've also just got here like some overall stats. So let me just go through the overall stats here. So we've got revenue in USD plus 26%, average daily transactions plus 46%, and average daily account creation plus 31%. So overall in the main stats there, they've gone up. Okay. Now let's get into the closing summary though. And there are some parts here that, there are some actual criticisms in here. And this is what I wanted to show you because, I'm never here to just show you just the positive. There's some things that I am going to have a bit of a, an explanation for some of it though. But some parts, let's just take it on board, because this is where I say, look, I'm not here to say Hedera is perfect, but let's look at the positives and the negatives and see what we come out with here. So I'm going to read the closing summary by Mazzari. And they say, Q2 24 was both a period of growth and challenges for Hedera. HBAR's market cap fell by 29% quarter on quarter to $2.7 billion, but network revenue increased by 26% to $1.4 million, mainly from the Hedera Consensus service. Daily transactions rose 46%, though active addresses dropped by 37%. Important upgrades including v0.47 to v0.50 improved the network functionality. DeFi TVL in USD declined by 41%, largely due to HBAR price drops, with SourceSwap holding a major share. Staking remained robust, with 62.2% of the circulating supply staked. The HBAR Foundation's initiatives continued to support ecosystem growth. NFT activity decreased, but gaming projects like Circle of Games and Astronova received significant funding. Key developments included the launch of Hashio DAO and partnerships with Visa and Archax. Hedera's ongoing upgrades and initiatives position it for future growth in the blockchain landscape. Okay, so to me, overall, I think that was positive, but let's go through some of the things that was negative, because there's some things that I just want to clear up here, because some stuff, yes, it sounds negative, but when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's really as bad as what it sounds. So you've got HBAR's market cap fell by 29% quarter on quarter to 2.7 billion. Look, the thing with that is, we're only just starting to get into, like the bull market and stuff like that. So yes, like you are going to have effects where, like there's going to be people coming in and out, right? Because some people are getting frustrated. People are just had enough. So now they're just like, oh, I'm just going to get into another crypto, stuff like that. People might just be getting into crypto altogether. Like you got to think, we had that rise with Bitcoin when the ETF got approved. And then we've had pretty much like drops and sideways price action since. Plus with Hedera, we had the whole BlackRock controversy. I think that caused a lot of issues as well. So that led to, a big massive sell-off when the news started to come out that was incorrect, the way it was reported. So there's been like these kind of things where when you think about it overall, it kind of makes sense. It doesn't seem like it's completely just a knock on Hedera as a network. Some of it is just like their general market, if you know what I mean. Because as you can see, like, the revenue has increased. So that, like the daily transactions have rose. So then just the other point I wanted to make, like the daily active addresses have dropped by 37%. Again, think about it like this. If you're someone who holds HBAR, right? But you're, waiting for the bull run to come and, you're waiting for the price to increase. If nothing's really happening, you kind of just stop looking, right? You start messing around with it because you're just like, okay, I guess I've just got to wait until the time comes. So you're just like, I'll just wait until the time's right. Like for now, I'll just keep going and just ignore it. Like I'm at a point now where at the moment, I don't even look at my portfolio anymore, right? I don't look at my portfolio on a daily basis because like, what's the point? Like there's nothing significant going on. So it's not like I have to keep my eyes glued to my portfolio right now because nothing major is really happening. So, you know, for me, I just kind of wait until things get a bit more exciting again until I start looking back at my portfolio. So again, that really does make sense, to be honest with you. I think that's just a natural thing. DeFi and TVL, that's already been explained here because of HBAR price drops. That's the main reason. So that already makes sense. So I won't add on to that. But then we've got the NFT activity decreased, right? So again, like there are little negatives here, you know, it's not all positives. The NFT activity, again, I'll probably just say it's due to the lack of stuff going on. You know, I think that's probably more than likely what it is. But hey, look, there's always room for growth. And this is what I'm saying. Like they did say here, it was a period of growth and challenges. And I do think this BlackRock controversy has been something that has shaken up the HBAR community. To be honest with you, I do think that has been something that, you know, we've really had to, address that head on to try and, you know, move on from it. So I'm not acting like there's not been any kind of struggle here. Like there's definitely been a bit of a block in the road, a bit of a bump in the road here. But, you know, overall, you know, as I said, it's in a position for future growth. Like, you know, I do think overall these stats aren't bad. And I think, you know, it's going to continue to be positive for them overall. Like, as I said, when I go back to the stats that they were showing, the main stats that they were showing, it's gone up. Everything's gone up. So it's not like the network's not being utilized anymore. It's not like it's all completely going down. No. Like the reason why it's going down majority wise is because we're not really seeing any kind of boring activity right now. You know, it's not really going up like that for people to be that interested. So you know how it is. Like once the prices start going wild, everybody will be back on crypto again. You know, everybody will be talking about diamond hands and, you know, how can I get into crypto and what's going on? What's the latest crypto coming out? They'll be the talk of the town. That's the way it works. And then once that ends, people slowly start to deter off, right? They just get off of it in the end. It's like, oh, okay, it's boring now. I've got to, you know, nothing's really happening. The price is going down. I'm frustrated. So then they just stop talking about it because it's not interested to them anymore. So that's just the way the market works. But overall, when I look at this stuff, like I think overall it's positive. So for me, like while I do agree, yes, there has been challenges in here and there is definitely room to grow and room to improve. I think overall this shows that there are positives going on. And as I say, I do recommend you actually read the full article because then you can get a full breakdown of more stuff that's going on. And again, it'll make things a bit more clearer and make you feel a bit more confident about the fundamentals. Because fundamentally, to me, everything seems sound to me. That's the way I see it personally. So to me, I'm comfortable. You know, I'm not really worrying or anything like that. I think this overall was a good explanation. I think it was fair. And overall, to me, I think it's positive. That's my main takeaway from it. So there's nothing in here that really gives me like an overall concern that, oh, you know, like Hedera is not going to be a success anymore. There's nothing like that in here for me. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what the future holds. But yeah, I'm positive. So as I say, I recommend you guys have a quick read of this if you get a chance. It is a long article, so give yourself some time, but it's worth checking out. Hedera have reposted this, so it is on their X profile, and I believe the HBAR Foundation have as well. So feel free to check it out. It's Masari's report of Q2 2024 for Hedera. And let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.